Hello everyone, this is PT with the Killer Bits, and I'm playing Her Story. Or Her Story. Or Her Story. Ooh, we're booting up, listen to that. Get the discs whirring. Ooh, you can hear that being read. Physical media. Tory. Ooh, there's a hidden political agenda here. Why? Because I gotta. Oh, cool! Well, the presentation is already absolutely fantastic. Do you remember when computers had less than a gigabyte of storage? Those were the times. I guess we're searching for the terms murder. Let's see if they have anything on furries. I think they did it. It's them who did it. Green database, 0 entries. Well then. Let's find out why the PT demo was actually removed. Okay, well, let's not get into that. And, well, we'll try our hand at murder, shall we? Oh, what a surprise. So, I'm going to be taking keywords, I suppose. And it's history. Look at that. They're always there for the world to see what I've searched. I'm just going to cover that one. Alright. Oh, anti-glare filter. There we go. Is that to make it look better or to improve performance? I like it with the filter on, to be honest. It looks fantastic. And you can delete your game save. Oh, look at that. That's... Oh. No way. Look. Oh, that's the time I'm playing this game. And that's the place I'm playing it, on a beach. How could they tell? Just check, oh gosh. Uh-oh, one volume missing. Ooh, I bet it's very important. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. So we're guests. Everything seems to work. Transfer the videos off the original tapes in '99. Then the Y2K thing hit and they got mothballed. Okay, no such and since. Alright. So, there is a missing archive. Well, we're going to read that. Oh, that's lovely. You got your ASCII art at the top. Mirror games, so okay, that's very good. The never seen of us, XXX. Okay. Oh, hey. Wow, what is that a picture of? It's kind of freaky, and then there's a floppy disk. Cracks with class. Thank you, you. And this is the hacked game. Oh, it's like reversey or something. Oh, we're going to hop over that way. Okay, I guess I'm red. Oh, that's you choose where you can go, of course. Oh, look at that. They just popped a little game in here for us to play. Yes, I'm familiar with how this game goes, but I'm not reviewing Mirror Tiles. I'm not even reviewing this game, we're just doing a little playthrough. Okay, I've held off long enough in southeast. Oh, it's southeast, this is where we are. We're going to check out our first video. Add to session. Ooh. Going to take all these videos, put them in my session. Very nice. I guess I can remove ones I don't need.
You think it's murder?
Yes.
I mean, clearly it's murder.
Well, yeah, that's what was in the thing. Look how dirty the screen is.
Ready to help.
No need to get the screen wipes, folks. Alright, so this was on the 27th of June, 94. Wow, that's a long time ago. Okay, now we're into July. Only a few days later.
That's me.
Recognize yourself.
February, that was months ago.
Ooh, let's check out February 1994. Ooh, that might be interesting. Should we do a search? Ooh, I can't spell. You can hear the typing sounds. That's not me. You might be able to hear my keyboard off the speaker, the microphone, but oh dear. Well, I'm not very good at this game already. Oh, look at this. That's what we've seen this one. This is one that we've already seen.
But
oh, the eye means we haven't seen it yet, I suppose. Look, it's new. Okay. This was just afterwards. There's no... Oh, there's no murder tags, so I never got it. Look at that. I can add tags to get them later.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding.
Speeding?
And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet.
Ooh.
But I really can't remember back to February.
Speeding in February. We're going to definitely look to see if she was speeding. So I don't think we need this anymore. We can remove from... Wait. How do you remove from your session? Go away. Oh dear, I guess they're there forever. Anyway, speeding is on the cards. Ha ha ha! We are getting good at this, folks.
You must be desperate for leads if you're getting hung up over 6-month-old speeding tickets.
Really? Is that all I'm getting? Oh, I'll leave that. Let's carry on with this little continuation a couple of days later.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Well, that's clear. That's why we're investigating. Unless they got it right, and that's like a really anticlimactic ending to the game. It's like, oh, it was her.
Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing.
You may have noticed the word Simon come up.
And
Well,
all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
wow, that seems really important. But no, Simon is definitely on the cards. Let's have a look to see what is said about Simon. There is a good collection of things said in a time before. Yes, this is the earliest video now.
Simon Smith. He works
Okay.
at Pence Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass.
Okay.
Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Nice. Simon does. Does that mean Simon's still alive? Ooh. Is it Smith? Simon Smith? Ooh, that wasn't in those results. Ooh, she's taking a test. It's a third. It's before that video. Okay.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, she used to be called Hannah Smith, maybe. Oh, let's add a user tag. Ooh, there we go. Let's hope we can find that again. Specifically 6Os. I'm gonna add that there. That was a sneaky find. But let's go back to the full Simon videos and carry on this little storyline.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build.
Blonde.
He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair.
He's definitely alive.
Is there a spring photo? This was taken last year on holiday in Rome.
Rome, maybe? Could I keep a... Oh, I've got my archive there, history, so I can remember what I was looking for. So if I look for Rome, I'll find it. Let's take another look. This is getting quite deep, quite soon. That's the only Rome we have. Still, I'm thinking something change. Oh, yes. I guess they weren't siblings because he's blonde and tall. She seems, well, she's sitting down, but she's definitely not blonde. And she changed her name to Smith or from Smith, so there's definitely something there. Let's have a look.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical.
What?
We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did.
So I'm thinking twins.
And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her.
94.
Her divorce last year just kind of...
Diana is still alive. God, crazy. I've got to think a couple of decades back. This is... whew, heavy. Okay, they put a little bit of a soundtrack over this. That's actually quite nice. I'm enjoying this. But twins. Twin. Oh, wow. We're going way back now. Second. Alright, so we're... Somewhere around here. Okay, it's between these two videos. Yeah, day before the liar test.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Oh, come on! That's just confirming that twins was a valid thing to ask.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Oh, how does that... Oh, shit. What was that? Was that me?
Florence took me home with her.
Florence.
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Who the
Taking away
hell?
the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Well, Florence, let's see how you play your part in this machine. Or against it. That was a joke. You can laugh if you want to.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence.
Of course, midwife. Okay.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help.
I'm guessing there must have
I'd
been another
throttled
woman.
by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
Oh.
The midwife told my mother I was dead,
Okay.
but I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Hmm. It really is. Oh, there's that staring face again. I know it's like a reflect. Is it a reflection of me, or is this like a person inside the screen? More to find out about our midwife, who thought I died, or she died.
In her home.
I don't know who I am.
I never
Might
left
be her.
it.
Who
She
knows?
kept me out of sight.
Probably not.
It wasn't
It's a
odd for
reflection.
people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different.
Okay. So the
I grew
important
up
thing to
being
remember
out of my
here
window and seeing her across the road.
is that we're not her.
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
I don't know who the protagonist is in this game. I don't know who I'm playing. What? Well, that's just silly. That's nonsense. You're nonsense speaking.
Florence was a warm, kind person,
You liked Florence.
but she was broken, I guess.
Okay. And you think you're broken?
When I found her diary, I also found
Diary.
a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
Go.
Older papers, letters.
Biscuit tin or diary? Let's look for those.
Her story wasn't there.
I'm always looking for the biscuit tin, so this will be easy.
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children.
Ooh, there's a phone going off in the
Planned
background.
to have a large family. But her husband died in the war.
Ooh.
That was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again.
Okay.
Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
And she stayed a widow? How sad.
But
How lonely.
I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again.
Marriage is getting very strong,
it was
but I'm still
harder
focusing
for
on
a
this
widow.
biscuit tin. War now.
One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was...
I wonder how many
something
Easter eggs
about-
they've thrown in.
I don't really know.
Alright, some sirens. Let's, Oh, well, they missed the obvious Easter egg.
No.
Okay.
It was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They
Eve?
talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread. Maybe I misunderstood.
Oh, I do not know where to go from here. Eve, there's another character.
Last week.
What What did happen last week? What did happen last week? Well, some of this happened last week. That one. Alright, we're gonna look to see Eve. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, new day. It's a brand new day. And yes, someone died. This was back in June. And she has some cups.
Well, my friend Eve.
From across the road.
I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid.
Yep.
And she was always more popular with the boys. And I used to hate her.
Boys. We should Google boys. I'm good at that.
Hate her sometimes.
Maybe Eve is dead.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater.
Well, that's a bit dark.
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach. And I held her head under and I kept it out.
Okay, there's something wrong with this woman.
I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown.
Said the innocent woman
Yeah,
innocently.
it was just a moment.
Just a moment.
We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Oh, we've all been there. You know, it's okay, you only tried to kill me. What? It was just a fantasy? Oh, it's fine. You can fantasize about killing me, just as long as you don't actually finish the act. That's okay, let's be besties.
Police station.
The 90s, huh? Different time.
Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday.
Run away. Let's try that.
Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him.
Stupid kids.
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare.
Uh-huh.
He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police.
Why don't we ever hear the interviewer?
So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, there we go. Let's look that up.
But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Okay. You weren't very nice to Eve. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, you should feel bad. Let's see why. What? Oh, I was meant to be counting those. Watch this again. Ooh, that was actually very interesting. Tappa tappa. For real say, let's have a look. Hannah, Hannah, Hannah. You're doing talking about Eve. Now do the taps. 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5, 4, 5. Okay, what does that mean? Poor Simon. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I am completely lost. I'm gonna write that down. I am complete. No, okay, let's 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5, 4, 5. That's if I heard it correctly. Save that down, shall we? Oh, I've just realised it might be Morse code. How do you know? Okay, so there'll be a pause after a dash, a longer pause at the end of a word. Well, how am I going to find out Morse code? In the... Okay, so that's... Okay, so I have got... ... But the end of a thing could be a dash. I don't know if it's a dash or not. Okay, so what I've heard was... Okay, one hand, ... dash. Then next hand, dash ... Then next hand, ... dash ... Which I don't think is a single character in Morse. Then the next hand it's dash ... and the next hand it's ... 5 dots. Next hand 4 dots. Next hand 5 dots. Which just doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna have to think through this one a bit more. Okay, so I've looked into different kinds of Morse code and found out that there's something called tap code, which he's tapping. So now we can try and work this out again. Oh gosh. Is there a legend somewhere? Let's put a legend up on the screen. This is for those of you who want to know what tap code is. What? Okay, so... Schufte. That doesn't... What? That doesn't make any sense. Let's do the tapping again. Okay. So look at the grid and let's work this out together. It's not Schufte. Oh god, okay. Hannah. What are you doing talking about Eve? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my numbers are correct. Not the numbers on display earlier, the other numbers. Oh. Poor Simon. Wait, hang on a second. Sorry, I just want to say, this is ridiculous, you wouldn't do this. Maybe you would. Poor Simon. Why poor Simon? What's happened to Simon? We'll wait that in a second. I'm going to write that down in the things. Poor Simon. Okay. I don't think Truth is going to help. So we're going to tap code this out again. Okay, so looking back at our tap code, I might be doing this wrong. I've realised that maybe I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing one letter per hand when I should, because now I know there's a table involved, just do it in sequence of what I hear, which I believe were the numbers 3, 1, so that means that's 1, 3, 4, no, let's do them together, this makes sense, 5, 2, 5, 4, then 5, that doesn't make sense. I must have missed one. Ah, ball. Okay, let's listen again. Hooray for listening. 1, 1, 5. Ooh, oh, I got it wrong. That wasn't a 2, that was a 1, 1. Haha. Okay. Oh, it's getting exciting up in here. That's 5, 1. Then it's 1, 5. Then it's 4, 4. Okay. And as we translate, that becomes... It was 5. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I took a screenshot. Hello, screenshot. 4, 5. You. It says love you, everyone. Look. We did it. Love you too. Okay, love you. Poor Simon, love you. We are masters. I'm going to save that one. It's an important one. So, time to have a look for love you. Son of a bitch, I swear to God. I swear to God, I worked so hard to get that phrase. You're not going to give me anything? I get... Alright, so she loved Eve. She loved Eve. Okay. I'm thinking there was poor Simon. She must have had an affair with Eve that... Oh, affair. There we go. That's gonna work. Look at this game. Affair. Boosh! 3 new videos. Everyone, congratulations. We can progress. Alright, this is on tap day. Was it after tapping? Oh, go away. Is it after the tapping? It's after the tapping. It is... About... Oh, well, okay, so it's about an hour after the tapping. But let's have a look.
An affair?
Yes.
Simon wasn't having an affair.
No, you were. You were... Oh, ho, 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 ho. You... I'll get you. Simon wasn't having an affair. Okay, so we jump ahead in time.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead.
Okay.
But I have my baby to care for.
She has a baby. Why
Right,
did I
yes.
not work that out?
Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs?
I'm not. You said... Oh,
You cheated on your wife.
what?
Is this your thing?
I don't know what to make of that. Let's continue.
What did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me.
Glasgow.
I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
Oh, it's getting heavy. There's a baby involved. It's always heavy when that's happening. Glasgow. We have really early on interviews. We've got to get through these.
I got in the car and I drove.
Bye.
And just
Beep,
kept
beep.
riding north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow.
Pretty far out.
I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay, well, I believe that happened.
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car.
I think we should look for baby next.
I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some
It was a really
petrol,
crap
bought a
truck.
coffee and a pastry. Tried calling someone from a payphone and then...
Payphone, 1994. Wow. Very good, very good. Ooh. Okay, I've just noticed.
That's Simon's watch.
Very
It
prominent
was a gift
ring
from
there.
Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary.
I've not been watching out for props.
Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Who is Diane?
That time. You must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Diane, huh? Diane.
I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Morning, huh? Morning.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted.
You've already said that a couple
The
of
streets
times.
were empty. I was
Said that?
driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a
Oh.
big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me.
That's
When I told him I was pregnant,
scary.
he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out.
Hospital.
It was fine.
Nice taxi driver in Glasgow.
Hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on
Hospital.
the car.
Diane, hospital, and baby. So, we're going to go straight to the hospital, which might lead us to some more baby. Oh, here we go. This is before.
Asked the hospital.
Well, that's freaking useful. Oh, super late. We are... Oh, okay, just another
I don't see how it's hard.
July.
We've established I was in Glasgow when he was killed.
The ring, okay.
You've spoken with the hospital.
Mm-hmm. That's about all you say. Now we're going to check out that baby, see how that goes. There'll be quite a few. We've... Actually, look at that. All the other mentions of babies that we've seen aren't appearing up here.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Oh, that's nice. How lovely. So this is... even earlier? 25th of June. It's July. So now, ooh, these are really early, these ones.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity.
Eric.
We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came.
Right.
It was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay, okay. So we have Eric and Diane to look for. In fact, let's just add this to the session so we get in the timeline. Oh wait, what? Am I reading the dates wrong? 25th. Oh, hang on. Can I reorder these? Okay, so I thought they'd be chronological, but they're not. That's up to me to do. Are they swapping? That's not helpful. Ah, son of a gun. Can I just say order by date? Oh, I have to whittle down. I realised that. Oops. Oops-a-daisy.
I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Miscarriage.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Okay. Right.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months
Okay.
after.
So she's sad.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Simon's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby.
Right.
There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff, stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place.
Oh.
I went cold all over.
Because boxes were
I went
moved.
down there with the torch and went straight to the back and
Something missing?
that's when I saw the bin bags.
Bin bags.
Pulled them open, saw the body.
What the hell? Whoa, that's a bit important.
I screamed and that's when I called the police.
Alright. Body. Bin bags. Let's I'm gonna look at these bin bags. No? Am I misquoting? Oh, I didn't press enter. Was that the only bin bags one? Body. Oh, cellar. That's where it was, so might be more to do with the cellar. No.
The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go into the cellar.
Okay.
It's just a place we put things we don't need.
Wow, heavy.
Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
So, someone killed Simon and cut his body up and put them in bags in the cellar of the parents' house. I can't remember that timeline. Still, I wonder how Eric and Diane play into this. This is heavy stuff.
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. Only worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't lived in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get
blood
out.
Ooh, nice. That's a detail.
And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral.
Okay.
It's going to be a cremation.
Burn all the evidence. Nah, the body would have been checked. Oh god, this is horrific. I didn't know such a grisly murder. It's quite a big case, I suppose.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes.
What?
There.
Mirror?
We took him down to the cellar.
What?
We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger.
Oh wait.
Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it.
Wait a minute.
The watch. That was my touch. To make sure the alibi stuck.
Oh gosh, this isn't one woman, they're twins. All along they've been two women, I've not been keeping bloody track of which one's which. It'll be the tattoo and the ring. Oh, fuck's sake, did she have a ring on?
It happened very quickly.
No. Okay, so this is no ring. So this is the sister. So the sister is dobbing out the sister. Dobbing out the wife. Or the baby mama. Oh gosh, okay. Can't tell about... Where was that tattoo? I didn't save it. Can't tell. Oh dear. It was her. She's the tattooed mistress. Ooh. How do you spell this? O-O-D? O-O-E-D? It's a funny word. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Tell the difference between her and her sister.
February, and that was months ago.
Yes.
What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
She didn't show her hand. Was that intentional? Okay, so which one's the tattooed one? The sister or her? She's not then. Okay, so the sister is the tattoo. Okay, so that's her. Yeah, let's look for Eric. Let's see how he plays into this little game. Oh, okay, 14 entries for Eric. First 5.
He was wearing
this is our earliest thing, I think.
The blue turtleneck shirt and jeans.
She's married.
He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat.
Eric was his boss. I got that from the fact that he was able to get a job.
He would have taken that with him. It's not in
the
the house.
Glaziers or something? Probably. Sorry, what was he wearing?
He was wearing there. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay. This is when he went missing, is it?
It was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left.
Okay.
On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon.
So this is... So they killed him on the Saturday.
I checked at the
Or one of them killed him.
They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. Just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again.
Okay.
So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
What day was the 18th of June 1994? Was a Saturday. This is 7 PM, so I guess this is a week later. Maybe. This is tags, but okay.
So, it was Friday evening. Waited all day.
On Saturday, yeah, okay, so at least a week later.
That's our local. They said they'd
Rock.
seen him on the Friday night, but not since.
Okay, so she's the only one to have seen it. Okay, so yeah. Sister cooperation in the hiding the body at least. Not sure about the murder.
Share of Cavalier.
The
And a
scratch.
van uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
If she gets back. Bum, bum, bum.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Okay. Boring. Okay, so back to a week after that.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spent a lot of time with each other.
This is still
especially
before
when they
finding
had
the
to go to
body.
conferences.
It's in
Who met his
June.
wife, Diane?
Diana's Eric's wife. Bum ba da bum ba bum bow. Wow wow.
Not really. He would go to the pub.
The Rock.
He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. But that would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX.
Oh wow, who remembers CFAX, huh? Good old teletext.
text.
Lloyd Grossman with his sauces.
Have you ever eaten fennel?
Okay, that was an interesting but very boring and seemingly unnecessary. Have you ever eaten fennel? I got an achievement. I got an achievement. Have you ever eaten fennel? Here we have a guitar solo done by her lovely sister.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well.
Oh, the sister's wearing a ring. Oh, what
Unless it was something to
Hang
do
on.
with
Oh,
work.
wait, no,
Maybe
she's got a
Simon was
tattoo.
being too much of a perfectionist.
And a ring.
But I don't
Oh
know.
man, I'm an idiot.
You should ask Diane.
What's with the freaking guitar lady? Come on.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip.
This is back before he died.
Cut himself with
I
some
mean,
gloves
sorry. Back before they found he was dead.
a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or
Yep,
menu in a
one of
restaurant.
those needs glasses to read.
So much. Or watching TV.
I don't see how this is relevant. Live TV. So I murdered him. I murderized the guy. Oh, there we go, talking about the tattoo.
My tattoo. I got it to express my individuality.
Clues.
It's an apple and a snake.
How religious. Double achievements, look at that. We're doing great. Apple and a snake.
So I moved out.
Oh, I get it.
Got a
Eve.
small bed sit.
Eve?
Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings. So I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since.
So they're both Eve.
I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
What?
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. Guess what he referred to?
Yeah, I did that.
He told me it was a palindrome, and that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Okay, now we know definitely which one's which. I like that one.
Really? Okay. Here's the rest. They laid a body on the dock to all the wind and the rain, till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by.
This is a nice change of pace.
On a dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. On the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. On a dreadful wind and rain. And he made fiddle pairs of her finger bows.
Bloody hell.
On the wind and the rain.
Rain, yeah. Singing. Woo. How dreadful.
Made a fiddle out of her breastbone.
Oh, the wind and the rain. Gotta get an achievement for this. Okay.
But the only tune that the fiddle could play.
Yep. By the way, I'm just thinking, did the midwife take one of the children? Because I think that's what happened. So they were twins, but they lived across from each other, growing up separately, but friends. Best friends. They love each other as best friends because they're twins.
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Oh. No achievement. So, why did Florence take Eve? Why did Florence take Eve? Here we go, new video called Split.
No, I was 15. Carl was older.
Who the frack is Carl?
17, I think.
Really? Oh, more people?
I was really into him,
Okay,
regardless of how he actually behaved.
okay.
Lots of drunken teenage sex.
Lots of it.
We did it in a church once.
What was that, like the 80s? Early 80s? Late 70s?
So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months.
Split. So we're going to find out how important Carl is to the story.
Experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know?
But you know how teenage things are. They're
Family.
usually not very important to the rest of your life. So I'm going to stick Carl. Oh, he's already going to be in this tag, but stick him there anyway. So, we are looking for Carl. Carl, that kills people. Whoa, she talks a lot about him. There's only 5 clips, I don't have to do another search.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy.
Oh.
No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
Okay, we are finding out a lot about this Carl now.
Family.
That's what's important, family. Oh god, to the clips.
And then there were other boys
make
here and there,
one long
and then
sequence. Oh no, what am I meant to be saving these along so I could get like one story that just plays?
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car.
Okay.
You can't rely on confidence to get you through everything.
So in July, Eve confirms that they stepped in for one another.
Around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at.
Okay, so they stepped in for each other.
It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush.
Okay.
After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
This is indeed getting interesting. Oh, it's been interesting for a while.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back.
Ouija board? Oh my god, really?
After that,
okay, that's what I'm searching next.
She slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules.
She liked him.
She wanted to be the first.
Did you like him? Eve liked Simon.
I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Who was it? Oh, hello. How's it going? Who was it who did the tapping? Wait, that's a new video.
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book. The knock code.
Oh, fuck's sake. So you find out.
Something Prisoners of War.
Okay, so it was my bad. I shouldn't have Googled outside of this game. It seems it does give you what you need. But I did need that chart, that little table. Fuck. I gotta write this down. Where's my pen? Okay.
Radiator pipes or
okay, here we go.
Floor.
1, 2, 5, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh no, I missed out. Missed that hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, I completely fucked up. I'm doing it on paper here. You've got it on the screen to help you guys. So 1, 2, B, then 5, 4, Y, by, then 1, 4, D. Doesn't seem to make sense. We'll double check that one. D. Okay. 2, 3. H. 1, 1. A. 3, 3. N. 3, 3. N. And 1, 1. A. Okay, so I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that that 4 is a 5 and say it's by Hannah. By Hannah? Is Hannah dead? Is Hannah dead? What? Okay. Oh, that's big. Oh. Bye, Hannah. Okay, so we're going to work out when we stop seeing Hannah. So that's Eve. 3rd of July. 30th of June. I believe, yeah, there's no tattoo. This is Hannah. So it's the penultimate day of July. Okay, is there the 31st? June 30. Okay, so the penultimate day of June. So okay, so we haven't seen her. We can't search dates. That sucks. So the last time we saw Hannah, do we see first? See the first? Oh, have I not got any footage from the 31st? That's annoying. Missing. 27th of June.
Thought it made you sound suspicious. It's not a normal thing to do to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple.
Oh yeah, back to the Glasgow story.
I knew it was stupid not to tell you everything. Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important.
Oh, what?
It's different now. Now he's...
Okay, so it seems quite fresh. 27th might be when they first asked her about him dying. 27th, anything earlier? Yes, 25th. He's still missing in these videos.
We couldn't afford our own place.
Yeah.
It was a nice change, time to myself.
Okay, so the reporting going missing was sometime between 25th and 27th of June. Then Hannah stops appearing between the 30th and the 1st. June 30th, July 1st. Got a timeline out here. Got to make notes as you go along. Only 4 entries for sister. I've not seen a single one of them. Great. So let's check out the first again.
You want me to play something?
Before the song.
I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay? Probably needs tuning. No. It's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street.
Huh. I have a feeling I know what's going on. Okay, while this is going on, I'm going to say there's another song. Look at that. What I think has happened is the sisters were sure that they could pin the murder on Hannah, so they decided to both be Eve from then on. So Hannah could have gotten Eve's tattoos afterwards, but something like this is musical talent, and as they grow up separately, there's a chance one of them didn't know how to play guitar. So there could be a day where Eve had to play guitar, but it was Hannah. I'm just spitballing here, I don't know what's true. I'm going to compare this song to the other song, by the way. This is a song sung on the 1st of July 2013. Watched her as she slowly drowned. Almost done. I'm sure the context of the song makes some sort of significant sense.
And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
Nothing else said? Okay. I did get an achievement for that, so let's just say song here. Let's hear about the sister again. It's on the
When
3rd.
she went home, Sam had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me.
Birthday?
Told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had.
Okay, so the reveal of having a sister.
The look on his face.
Okay. So that's talking about the story of how she realized that he was the baby's father, which is why she killed him. And that makes sense. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's my searching. Father. Okay. I like that one. Saving that one. That's interesting. Carrying on.
She sent him out the house, kicked him out, called me up, crying, and I went round. I guess I had a feeling I could hear something was wrong in her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Definitely, yeah.
She called me sister on the phone. She never calls me that.
Yeah, there we go. This'll be it. Boosh, boosh. Oh shit. Why did that make me jump?
My sister is gone.
How melodramatic.
She's never coming back.
Oh, that's sad. So, oh gosh. How do we know which one this is? Could this be Hannah playing Eve? Could this just be Eve being Eve? Because yeah, blue shirt I think is Eve being Eve. Unless it's Hannah being Eve. Let's look for this guitar. Oh, hello. So, last appearance of Hannah.
No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
Oh. So Hannah owned a guitar. Hannah played guitar. But Eve played guitar as well. Am I spending too much thought on this guitar? So we'll always have those fairies. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, they go hidden at the top. Ooh, let's look into Rome again. It's a while ago, I can't remember that. This is
Simon is
over a
6
week
foot,
before she went
darkish
missing.
blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it.
Right.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. They said I should bring a photo.
Oh yes, first
This was
contact when he
taken
went
last year on
missing.
holiday in
18th. Okay.
It's the best one I have.
Right. Not relevant. Great. What am I trying to find out now? I want to find out who is the actual Eve. Let's take a look at... Oh, this one. We haven't questioned. 27th is... It's 3 days before the final Hannah appearance. But it still could be Eve. They could have been in contact this whole time, obviously, before the first Eve appearance.
You think it's murder?
Look at jacket. Ooh.
I mean, clearly it's murder.
What if she wears the ring on the wrong finger?
What can I do to help?
That's the wedding ring finger. Oh gosh, this will be things that aren't visually there, things that are said. Ooh, the word help has just sprung up with 11 entries.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
Yep. Normal sounding.
No, he doesn't keep a diary.
Oh yes, diary. Did I search diary? I was meant to ages ago.
Well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day.
Okay, so if we're looking back at things that popped out that we haven't searched, it was diary. There was the word bruise stood out to me a while ago. Ouija board. Definitely Ouija board. Let's finish off these.
Diana's really nice. She helps out with Glazier's, organises the Christmas party.
Glazier's, that's another one. That's the way he worked.
Kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Okay. So I'm going to do the Ouija board, and then I'm going to look into bruise.
We could argue about anything, and he's so
because the bruise, I think, will help us lead to
doesn't help. He tries to smooth
better definition of which one's which.
Just makes it worse.
Who is Orange Jacket, for instance?
We're both aggressive, so we never normally.
Look, she's hiding her hand. Does this blue top always hide her hand?
Diana's really nice. 2 kids, really sweet kids.
Can't see a ring from there. Nope, she's wearing a ring. Okay. So, Ouija. Which I spelled correctly. Hooray!
When beautiful people died, we always.
Why did she just brush her boob? How does that... Ooh. Actually, she is showing us a necklace. That's another tell.
When beautiful people died, we always felt like it was a sign. You remember Princess Grace? Grace Kelly? She died in a car crash the year before we met Simon. We used a Ouija board to speak to her, and that gave us the power to find him.
Okay.
That's what we thought then. That people who died tragically leave some kind of magic behind.
Okay.
We used to share dreams. We used to wake up and write them down in our diaries immediately.
Diaries is really important now, so let's do dream diary. That seems to be a bit more specific. Actually, how many heads for diary? 5. Oh, well, we don't even have to whittle down. No whittling here.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point, and I knew she wasn't my real mother.
Eve, yes, there we go. Confirmation. Eve split the twins.
Walked out and across the street.
To her sister's place and her birth mother's house.
It just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page.
Oh, look at that.
We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation.
Do you think the birth parents knew about the twin swapping?
We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations.
Okay.
And we would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Wow, okay. Gosh and golly. We have learnt a lot from these few sessions. I would like to know what happened on the 31st of June or the 30th to get rid of Hannah. Okay, the bruise has stuck out. Look at that. 5 entries on bruise.
Bruise? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. We hurt like hell.
Oh, do you reckon you can see the bruise better if you just, you know, turn off the filter?
Bruise? Oh, yeah, no, it's
not
nothing.
Too much better.
I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen.
I like the filter. More about the bruise, please.
The bruise.
Oh! Oh! They are different people! No, we haven't, folks! That is not Hannah on that day. So, that's Eve. That is 100% Eve. Eve is that human right there. Houston, we have an Eve. Oh, sorry, let's watch that again.
Bruise.
Touching your face.
I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
Oh yeah, but shit.
I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen.
Because they keep a diary, they know exactly what they said. Wow, this is good. This is... Oh. Yes, yes, yes.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match.
It's very interesting.
Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face. Gave her a huge black eye.
That's
that
a
night,
very funny thing
she
to
had
do.
To do the same thing. She almost went too far.
Oh wow.
I couldn't see out of that eye for days.
Okay, that's very cool. Oh, juicy bits coming out.
So much of our bodies were synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day. Childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Parents must have known there were two of them, but wouldn't know that they were both leaving the same social life. Okay.
I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself.
Right.
We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually we grew tired of fighting.
Wig.
I left.
Oh, actually, is she wearing that necklace? Yeah, okay. Right, still. Lots of mentions of wigs here. And this one is Hannah. This is the final Hannah appearance.
A wig? You mean... But what type of wig?
Hannah doesn't wear the necklace.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig? This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything.
Blonde
You
wig?
looked at the cat flap.
Cat flap? Oh, okay, whoa, sorry, whoa. These are two new things. I knew that Simon was blonde, but what is this about wig and cat flap?
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again.
So everything that happened...
I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognised me, I started wearing a wig.
There we go.
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers.
Which is why she met him in the bar,
Clubs.
so she could get together with him to have his baby.
I was 17.
So it wasn't just him lying about being married in the bar and wanting to hit on someone who looked like his wife. It was also her wanting to get a baby.
When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed.
Right.
If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but Neither of us wanted it.
Weird,
We
man.
agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Right. Okay. Very interesting.
I was living in the attic. It was a very...
Attic, haven't searched for
hard
attic
time.
yet.
I was depressed, was still pretty sick of the STD. And I came down one morning and they were dead.
What?
They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot.
Babies?
And I'd slept through it.
Baby death?
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate. Dad was a mushroom expert.
Yes.
He used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them.
What? She's talking about...
There's no way you would have picked death caps.
So,
But
Diane and...
the police believe that's what happened.
Eric?
They never even looked in the attic.
Not Diane and Eric. Who died? Sorry, death caps?
Taught us how to recognise them. There's no way you would have picked death caps. They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that.
Right.
But, I mean, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
So that was their parents. The girl's parents died from food poisoning. Alright, and that is about as far as I've gotten in this game. Unfortunately for me, my computer ran out of recording memory, and I didn't realise I'd missed out the last 15 to 20 odd minutes of gameplay. So I'm going to tell you basically a recap of what I know has transpired. Now I'm just going to say, as a reminder, this is an open-ended game. Pretty sure that the events are left for you to make of them what you will. But here's what I discovered. I've been following my list throughout, and I'm just going to read out where I think we're at. So, Blue Blazer was Eve. It was immediately after the murder had happened. She was covering for Hannah. And then Hannah was on the 25th. That's the bruised face one. That's obviously Hannah. That'll be from a fight that Eve and Hannah had gotten into. And then Orange Blazer, Eve forgotten about which side the bruise was on. And it's Eve pretending to be Hannah. Pretty sure Hannah again, as I've been saying, the final Hannah appearance was the 30th of June. That was Hannah in the flowery shirt. And then following that, it was Eve in the blue shirt, Eve in the white shirt. I did look more into the lie detector. She was found out, she entered the interview saying she was Hannah, and she was found out to be Eve, and basically confessed everything, as if you just keep looking for keywords as we have been doing. Simon's death, I'm pretty sure goes as follows. A mirror. I believe I was talking about a mirror, and I think there were two mirrors. This is not solid, I haven't found all the evidence on this one yet, but either the first or second mirror was given to either Eve or Hannah, and one of them was jealous. I'm sure it was Hannah. Smashed the mirror and sliced Simon's throat open. Possibly. That's what I'm guessing. There were broken mirror fragments. It just makes sense, along with other evidence along the way. And that's the murder, and they both covered it up. Now, whatever happened to Hannah, I still don't know. You guys might know. She might never have existed.
she might be Eve, making up the character of Eve to get away with the murder that Hannah has committed. Who knows? Well, I'm sure a lot of people know. But that is my conclusion. And it was a fantastic story. And I really hope the developer makes more games like this, or at least it inspires other games where we use our sleuthing skills to detective work our way through whatever is happening. Thanks for watching this playthrough. I hope you've found it as interesting as I have. It was definitely a unique experience, and I hope to play more games like this in the future. And I do encourage you to jump into this game, because I promise you I didn't find everything. I probably haven't even found half of everything to solidify definitely the events that we think have happened. Get those realization moments where suddenly pieces fit together and you know exactly what happened at certain times. It's such a great feeling. It's a unique thing for a video game. It's more akin to not even watching a crime show, like reading a crime novel or something, where you are required to do a lot of the thinking and remembering. It's just easier in this format where you're throwing tags around and jumping through video files quickly. Highly recommend playing. Thanks for watching again. This has been a Kilobits video. You can subscribe to us here, find out more videos for the watching. And please like this video, leave a comment below, tell me what you think, if you've played this game, what conclusions have you drawn, and do you agree with what I've said? You can also find more Kilobits action over at Facebook, facebook.com/thekilobits, and on Twitter @thekilobits. And we are now on Patreon, where you can support our endeavours and get some rewards for your own. Take a look over there on patreon.com/thekilobits to see what you can get and see how you can help us. Thanks guys, bye!